Alright everybody, welcome back to the epic Megaman playthrough. If you're just joining us, we've gone through 8 Megaman games, well actually 7, this is the 8th one. Beaten them all, and now we are on Megaman 8, where I have beaten about half the game. More like maybe 1/3 of the game. I would say the first third is the first 4 bosses, the second third is these 4 bosses here, and then the final end of the game would be the Wily's Castle part, which is actually really long in this game if I remember correctly, so I would count it as a whole third of the game. But regardless, I'm on a mission tonight to beat this game. Hopefully I've put aside like 2 or 3 hours just to get through this Let's Play, so I'm hoping that I can finish it tonight and not have to delay it any farther. It's pretty shitty outside right now. It's a dark and rainy and cold day, so I thought what a perfect day to put aside to finish off my Let's Play series of Mega Man. At least all the old Mega Man games. After this I'm going to move on to Mega Man 9 and 10, but those are actually PS3 games and are kind of this generation. So this game will kind of top off the old generation Mega Man games. Other than all the side games in the X series, which I'm not going to get into. So without further ado, we have the 4 bosses here, and I think I'm gonna start off with Searchman. Pretty sure that's his name. Yeah. I always remembered him just because he's kind of different. He's got the 2 heads, and he's got a cool power, like excuse me, it's a little different than the normal Mega Man power. And kind of funny how every Mega Man game has to have a jungle level. I think this is why they split off the 4 Mega Man bosses. So in this one, you don't have a choice to fight all 8 right off the bat. You can only choose from the first 4, and then you have to pick the other 4. I think the reason they did that was so that they could make the level design a little better. As I've talked about before, I think the level design in this game is a lot better. I just picked up some bolts, by the way. That's what was down there. I mentioned before that the level design in this game is a lot better than some of the previous Mega Man titles, and I think this is one way that they gave themselves the opportunity to make good level design by splitting off the bosses, because now, as you saw at the beginning, they had a part where I had to use Clown Man's ability, the swinging ability, and in the other games they couldn't really do that as much because you could have gone to this level before fighting Clown Man, and then you wouldn't have the ability and you wouldn't be able to go forward. But since they split off the bosses, see, I'm doing it again here. Since they split off the bosses, they can put stuff like that, in your way, because they know that you have Clown Man's ability, because you've already played Clown Man's stage before, because they split off the bosses. So that's just one thing. Along with all the other things that I've talked about with this game. Look at all those. Holy crap, that was crazy. Oh, I forgot, you can actually burn those. But I don't have Flame Man's ability yet. But you can burn those, and that's how you find one of the secrets, I think. I'm about to die. I already got through the first section, that was pretty fast. And I got full health too, that's nice. This game's a lot. I mean, I don't know. I think I would probably call it one of the easier Mega Man games. But for good reasons, you know what I mean? Like, it's not just easy because the bosses are easier or whatever. It's actually easier because they kind of gave you more... I don't know, they were a little bit easier on the gamer. They didn't have these levels that are really drawn out with no health or... these levels that like seem to go on forever. This game kind of made it more fun, or at least more current, but sacrifice the difficulty by doing that because the game's a little bit easier, but it's less frustrating, you know. So, I don't know, with any other game series, that probably would have been a good thing, but I guess with Mega Man, you almost kind of play it to get frustrated. Like, that's kind of the point. They're, like, hard, and you get frustrated, but then when you beat it, you know, you feel like all your frustration kind of paid off. Whereas maybe in this game, it doesn't feel as good beating it, because the levels weren't as frustrating, and I just missed that bolt. It sucks. It'd be cool if I could get back up there, but I can't. I've been playing a lot of Demon Souls lately. I know Dark Souls 2 just came out. I never actually beat Demon Souls though. So, and my friend Hell Shadow is a big Demon Souls, Dark Souls fan. So he got Dark Souls 2 and he likes it, but while he was playing it, I was like, well, you're playing that, maybe I should, you know, play Demon Souls and finally beat it. And so he actually joined me to play Demon Souls, and he actually had a lot of fun going back to Demon Souls, so now he's been playing more Demon Souls than he has been Dark Souls. But, we've been playing it kind of together, and it's been a lot of fun, actually. But the reason I brought it up is because it reminds me a lot of this game.
Ready? Yeah, let's go.
Oh shit. I remember that thing.
Shoot, fire.
It was actually kind of hard to dodge. Anyways, Demon Souls reminds me a lot of this game because of the difficulty, but also kind of the frustration. Because the frustration in that game and the frustration in this game are very similar. It's kind of like
Yeah, let's go.
trial and error has a lot to do with both games, you know. Maybe the game isn't actually that difficult, but because you didn't actually know what it was you were supposed to be doing, or didn't know what the enemy was going to do, you get hit, or, you know, whatever. And then also just the fact that the game doesn't allow you to get hit very much. I think Demon Souls is a little bit more extreme than Mega Man. But in Demon Souls, you have the chance to get stronger, you know. And that's where the difficulty, you know, I would say without a doubt Mega Man is harder than Demon Souls. Because in Mega Man, you don't have that opportunity to get stronger. It's just you in the game. You don't really have experience, so you can just, you know, level up to get better. Or, you know, in Demon Souls, if you were to just farm souls over and over and over again, nothing will ever stop you. You know, once you get to a certain point, you can survive anything, basically. Whereas Mega Man, there's not much you can do other than E-containers, which once you use them, they're gone. At least in the early ones, in the early games. So, but that, you know, that's another thing that Demon Souls and Mega Man have in common. In Demon Souls, you only get one shot for everything. You know, you use a Demon Soul, it's used up forever until you play the game again or play in New Game Plus. And in this game, you know, when you use an E, it's gone forever. In the old ones, the new ones that let you go back and get them again. But in the old Mega Man, it's like you only have one shot. Once you use up that E, it's over. You might have to play the whole game over if you can't beat the boss without the E. I should probably be paying a little bit more attention to what I'm doing here. The only thing it seems like I can't dodge is this shit. I don't remember how to dodge that well. Damn it. I'm gonna keep missing that too. Ah, shit. Oh, die. Yeah! Oh, that was close. Another thing about Demon Souls and Mega Man is that they always put you at the beginning of the stage too, when you die. You know, so there's a lot of similarities. In fact, I'd almost say that Demon Souls kind of owes a lot to Mega Man because, and not just Mega Man, but all the most NES games actually. The thing with the Mega Man games. Oh, this is Cosmo Man, Astro Man. He's cool. He actually sounds more like a robot. Anyways, like all the old NES games, they all kind of had this, you get one shot kind of deal, or you get 3 lives, and then you gotta start the game over. And although Demon Souls has unlimited continues, it still puts you at the start of the stage when you die. So it's kind of got the same thing going on. But that's the big disconnect between games of this generation and games of the past generation, is that games of this generation give you unlimited continues, you know, or they give you a set amount of lives and then you have to do maybe that level over or whatever. Back in the day with Mario and Mega Man and everything, you had your 3 lives and then it was, you know, back to the start. And I think for those of you watching this that grew up in the same generation as I did with the Nintendo and the original PlayStation, I think that kind of made us into the gamers we are today, where we actually seem to enjoy a challenge more. You know, playing with like my cousin. Oh, my cousin isn't as bad because he actually grew up with the same games I did, but playing games with like the younger generation, they tend to hate it when you run out of lives, or, you know, you have to do something over that you've already done before. That can sometimes even kind of ruin the game for them. And I'm not saying that's bad or anything, it's just different, you know. Our generation is used to being sent back and having to do things over and over again until you're like perfect at it. And I enjoy games like that better. I enjoy games that I have to keep playing, you know, and get better at and kind of perfect. And then, these things are creepy, by the way, these eye things that, like toy alligators. I like this level, though. This level's really cool. And again, not linear, like most Mega Man games are. This level is like a giant puzzle. And you actually are walking in a loop. So if I were to just keep walking left, I would come out the same side, you know, I would go in a big circle. And you have to find your way out. Which is so cool. They did, you know, something totally new with this game. But anyways, as I was saying, I like a game where you have to fail to succeed, you know. And I even feel that way about other things, and I think maybe the reason I feel that way is because of old games that I played. For example, like at work, you know, I don't want to just do it once and have it be perfect. I want to do it once and then, you know, say, oh, well, that was great, but I could do it even better, you know, this way, and then kind of, okay, I gotta get over there. Then go back and make it even better, and then my final product ends up being something that, you know, I can really be proud of. But kids of this generation seem to be more about either the adventure game, where... Oh, son of a... I'm so close! Either the adventure game, where, there are no real lives, you know. Holy shit, how do I get over? Or games that, kind of give you a second chance, or don't put you back at square one when you die. But that's not necessarily worse, you know, or better. My way isn't better, you know. But I think game companies kind of realized this and now make games that are not necessarily easier, but give you that, you know, second chance. I think Devil May Cry is a really good example of a game that kind of did that right, where you have the easier difficulties, then you have the harder difficulties, but none of them actually really put you back, you know. The game's a challenge without having to make you do the same part of a level over and over again. Whenever you die, you start right where you died, for the most part. But the, you know, enemy formations and stuff can get really difficult, and it can take multiple tries to beat them. But the game still isn't sending you back to a part where you've already been. I have no idea where I'm going. Probably past the way I'm supposed to go like 100 times. Oh, son of a bitch. Shit. How like, son of a bitch. Okay, wait. I think it was this way. Maybe. I'm gonna die. Oh. There we go. Jeez. Oh god. And then there's this part. And those like green guns, they stick you to the floor, and then you get stuck. Like that. Oh shit, I jumped into the gun. I should have reset my lives, I didn't even think about that. Alright, we're gonna do that level later. I want to make sure I have his weakness before I do his level, because I don't want to do his level twice. I think Searchman is his weakness, but I'm not positive, so